from Wasilla up to what they call Hatcher Pass to a mine, of which I've forgotten the name. And so far, the drive has been quite beautiful. It's only about 20 miles from Wasilla. You can go from Willow and do a 49 drive sort of circuit tour, and you come out of Wasilla and then you can go off to Anchorage like we're planning on doing. But I missed a turn off at Willow, so we're going to do it backwards, basically to the mine, and then come back the same way. The other advantage is this section is paved, and we were advised at one section that, sorry, it was in a book that said it's not advisable to take a towed vehicle or a two-wheel vehicle up that road from Willow because it's very rough, which I'm pretty sure we could have done, but again I missed the turn-off. So we're going to go this way, which is paved, find a camp spot for tonight, and then head back down tomorrow after we've sort of checked out the mine. But we are following a river, and the river is real clear. It's absolutely fantastic looking river. And we're trying to get some shots for you. There were some shots earlier that were really good. Now it's all over the road. And of course, it's just started to rain after being a beautiful day today. Station fee.
But even it's full.
That's fine. We're going to go up to the mine and have a look, right? We were advised about camping. There was a sign there that said camping is anywhere a quarter mile off of the road. That's the first, and if it's posted no camping, you can't camp obviously, but that was the first time that we'd seen a campsite on the side of this road. I mean, it was a wreck site, it was a fee station. I think Sandra said it was full, but we're going to keep our eyes open for stuff like that. We're hoping to boondock tonight anyway, so.
Don't say anything about no camping there.
Oh, you go camping or something. Look at the view from there.
Okay, so
This drive's actually pretty spectacular. It's going to come close to the end where it turns into gravel shortly. We're going to evaluate what we do. This scenery is brilliant.
and the only reason we're coming up here is when we were had to wait for a pilot vehicle due to construction on the highway going into Talketna. There was a lady who was our flag girl saying that talking where we've been and just chatting with her and stuff, and she highly recommended this area due to the scenery and the views.
I think we're going to carry on up a bit further because we think the mine is up a bit further. It wasn't that one back there, I think there's another one. There's something else up here. We're going to go and have a look.
Well, if not, we can always camp here.
Yeah, we can come back and stay here tonight.
That must be the mine way up there, because in the book it shows white. And the name of the mine is called Independence Mine State Historical Park. at Hatcher Pass. Berries. Yeah, Dad and his son.
Independence Mine, State Historical Site.
In Bella. It's cold.
Hatcher Pass, Summit Lake, Willow. That's where it turns into gravel. Which I don't think we're going to do. We're just going to stay here. It's interesting because a couple of those vehicles out there for sure are two-wheel drive vehicles. So
trailers and RVs, not.
It does say, yeah, right there.
Well, there's a mine way up there.
Yeah. We can camp here.
Go his ass.
Yeah, no camping. We can camp back down there and then hike up here tomorrow. Take Missy for a walk.
See what the weather is. Find out what time they open.
Well, it's open. Oh,
No,
you think they-
no.
Oh, you mean this gate? You might be able to drive up there? I don't think you'll be able to drive up there, surely.
No, I don't think so.
Entrance station closed. Proceed and pay.
So you have to
Stop
hike them.
registration. Can you? What does that sign say? Because I don't want to drive up any further. Because I never turn around. What's that?
You pay within 30 minutes.
No,
8
Dave.
a.m. or 9 a.m.
But what?
Gate hours. All visitors must exit by 6 o'clock. These gates will be locked.
Okay, so then I think tomorrow we wake up, we have our breakfast. Holy, I don't know, what, they had a crash already or what? Okay, what are you doing, love? I'm trying to give you the right of way. So there's a lodge here, Hatcher Pass Lodge. We've got a whole crew of cars up there debating what they're doing. Look at that, lunch and dinner. I think we'll go back down here, pay a site fee for camping. Camp in a car park. Shouldn't be that busy. I don't think we're going to hear many big trucks.
I think if we park over here.
Yeah, but we're on a bit of a weird angle. Actually, if we back it in, don't get too close to that guy because he'll think I'm a bit of an idiot. But if we do back it in, our heads will be up, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, Missy, can you move your noggin?
Down, honey. I know you don't like that, but you have to be down.
This is what we woke up to early this morning, but we're just doing the final tidying up, cleaning up before we head into Anchorage. $5 for the night, as long as you're off this lovely rolling hills by 12 noon today. Spectacular, the sun's coming up. Just gorgeous, few clouds in the distance overhanging, but just wow, what a view. Imagine doing this every day at home in North End. Not gonna happen.
Good morning, everybody. This is our campsite for last night, and yeah, there's a trailer there But this campsite is basically a parking lot on the top of a road that goes to Hatcher's Pass. And Hatcher's Pass goes up that road right there. So there's a road that goes up there. It actually says you cannot take RVs or trailers up there. So we decided we'll camp here. There is a mine just up ahead, which we're going to look at today. We're going to go walk, show Bella, and let her walk around. But we are surrounded by mountains. Down that way is Anchorage, and that's where we're going to head sometime today. But these mountains are wonderful. Bit of a cloud last night. It rained last night. It must be a skiing area or a hiker's area as well, because they have these avalanche stations where you can check your beacons. But yeah, we just got tea on. We're drying out a little bit from last night, just the awning and stuff. We did buy a new there's a car awning with a mosquito screen, and we tried to build that last night, but that didn't really work very well. So yeah, I just wanted to show you our campsite last night. And for those of you interested, to park in a parking lot like this is $5, but it is an Alaska State Park. I mean, the scenery is worth the $5, so I would not get too worried about paying the $5. It's an honor system. I haven't seen anybody come and check yet, but who knows. What are we having for breakfast today, Sandra?
We are having bacon and cheese toasties.
What's the bacon look like? Ooh, nice.
And toasted PC thins instead of, we don't like eating a lot of bread, so we're cutting down on our bread. So once in a while we have a PC thin, which is not that much bread, not a lot of dough, so almost there. And fresh fruit. Oranges gotta always have the fresh fruit, even though Andy doesn't like to have a lot of fruit and vegetables. When I'm with him, he has no choice, so oh well.
And did we have a shower today?
We had a lovely I had a hot shower.
What happened?
Something went with the propane in the hot water tank, so Andy once again had a colder shower than I did, so I had a really nice shower.
Like 50% cold, 50% hot. Cold being the latter.
Yes, more cold than he maybe had a lukewarm shower, but I had a really hot water after a day and a half. It's a lot of just dust that gets everywhere, so it's just a nice added bonus.
Dust, like that dust on the sink there, which has got to get cleaned off. But the shower works fantastically, it really does. So we're just letting it dry right now. The awning has been deployed because it's sunny and last night it rained, and we still have this phenomenal view. We are watching those clouds because we're not quite sure what's going to happen, but I think with this sunshine we're going to be okay for breakfast. Again, it's 10 o'clock and this place is really not that busy. There must be a lot of hiking going on in here, so a lot of people coming and they disappear. We don't know where they go. Alright, it's time for breakfast.
Turn right now.
Let's see, yeah. We're good. Gold Mint.
Gold Mint Trail.
And there was camping in here too, right?
Division of Lands. It says camping. Okay, so fee station, so it's the same. See this X thing that's flashing? That's an avalanche beacon.
Yeah,
test.
I was reading it, yeah.
Rescue cache. Protect the hatch of past outdoors club equipment furnished with a grant from a building provided by Motherlode Cookhouse. So that
No, that
cookhouse there is a stash for their...
Good girl, sweetie. You stay.
Okay, so you can camp here. Look.
That's
If
what I
we
said
find
last
lots
night.
of these... yes, I got that one. We found that one up there, right?
Yeah.
But if we find more of these, I don't mind paying $5. If it's a shower day,
Yeah.
right? And some of them are by rivers.
Yeah. Stop. Stop.
I guess you camp on these. Oh look, you even get fire rings.
Oh God.
Man, that's awesome.
Stop.
Bella,
You're fine. Have a little bit of a fire at night for ambience, you know?
yeah.
We're going to get going. Now there's no one coming down the hill.
Proceed on East Goldmint Road.
Stop.
Both Mama and daughter are sleeping. Oh, puppy woke up, but she'll go back to sleep in a second.
Hello.
Anchorage welcomes us. And it's definitely a big city. We've got to get through this city to get our way out towards the Kenai Peninsula. So we drove through Anchorage. We did some grocery shopping and stuff like that. We just filled up on supplies. And now we're heading off to Alaska and Cooper Landing. And they said that the scenery would be pretty spectacular. There wasn't really much to sort of show you in Anchorage. There was nothing. The drive down here was easy. The mine was just an old gold mine. Had no real. It was just a couple of buildings. But it was nice to get out and go for a walk. But this is what we're driving by now, going to Alaska. And they're right, it does look pretty. Alaska for us is going to be dinner. It is quite late, well, 6:09 p.m. Alaskan time, which is another thing. Coming from British Columbia, you'd think you're on Pacific Standard Time, which we are, and Alaska is actually on its own time, so it's Alaskan time, and that's an hour behind BC time. So currently British Columbia is 7 o'clock, and here it is 6 o'clock. Something of interest to note. But yeah, this will be for dinner, and Cooper Landing will be, it's only about another hour from there, so having dinner and another hour, so 2 hours from now, 8 o'clock, we should be hopefully boondocking on the side of a lake that is turquoise in colour, according to the gentleman that gave me some information. And from there, that is our night's rest, so we can relax. So today's been sort of a slow-moving drive, and for the next 5 to 6 days it's going to be slow-moving. We'll be able to stop, and not rush. This whole peninsula should be relaxing for us. I'm going to head to Kenai and see some fish dipping or dip fishing, where they have the nets and the big like butterfly nets. Go catch salmon. Maybe we could even try and purchase a salmon from one of these guys down there, and we'll have fish for dinner tomorrow night. All right.
Let's go another like 15 minutes down the road around that next bend. And we'll go. So it's not like an 8 o'clock dinner or not dinner.
Well, that's probably where we're going to be, is right down there. Over here. I think over there is the bridge we're going to go across. I think. We are having pork tenderloin, which looks like tuna steaks tonight. Looks good. In an appropriate place, because we are near Cook Inlet, and there are beluga whales in this inlet. And this is our backdrop for dinner tonight. Which is looking pretty cool. So right down there was a beluga point. We did drive by it. There was a lot of people in there, and there was sort of no real parking for us, and we didn't see any belugas as we were driving by. We came down the Alaska highway, and we pulled in just after Alaska, about 3 miles. We found this nice freshwater inlet, and our plan is to sort of travel around here somewhere, I'm not sure where, and probably go up through this valley and through a pass. And that's going to be, I should do that again because the signpost was probably in your way, so it's up through that area, I believe. And we're off to Cooper Landing, which is a lake, and that's our destination for tonight. But we wanted to have dinner right down here on the waterfront. But there is a glacial bowl right up there, which looks really pretty. As Bella's dinner time as well. time for us
So there's
to relax and see lots of sights. There's what? Oh, hold on.
again, it's so different from where we just were, like at the mine, Fishhook Road.
It's beautiful. Well, good morning everybody. We are now entering, or we have entered, the Kenai Peninsula. We drove through Summit Lake and Cooper Landing, and we decided that we would keep going until we found a campground. We thought we could find a campground at Cooper Landing, other than RV sites there, which were expensive. We decided to find a wreck site just outside of Cooper Landing, and we are set up. It was $18 a night, which isn't too bad. No firewood like the Yukon, but it was flat for us. So let me give you a guided tour. It's quite a busy area. A lot of the sites were reserved after August 2nd, so it must be vacation time. Set the Oasis up. Just as smoking right now. I've got the tea on. The kettle is boiling. And, the way that we set everything up is we normally boil bottled water because we found a slight problem with some of the water up here. Not that it's not palatable, it is fresh drinking water, but I don't know, it's internally, it's again, change of water. Change your body. So we bottle water that goes into the 2 coffee mugs to go. That preheats. Then we put more bottled water in there fresh. That gives us our fresh cup of tea. From there, the water in the cups gets recycled out because it's clean. Just goes straight back into the pot, reheated, and then gives us a boiling hot cup of tea to go. Because we preheat our thermos mugs, and then that will stay hot for a couple of hours. And then yeah, so basically after that it would be breakfast there. I think it's a cooked breakfast, and we'll be on the road to Kenai. Like looking at the weather, I'm sure you can see that it's sort of cloudy over here, blue sky-ish over here, and the sun is definitely trying to get through. Big picnic benches, like good for a 10-person family. This one has a wide enough space. We did last night. We had the propane fire out because we didn't want to buy any wood. We had the propane fire out, and we set that all up right here. It's worked fine. And they have bear boxes. There's bears in the area. Yeah. Other than that, the whole setup has been working well. What we have noticed here is there's a lot of commuting.
Mosquitoes.
Oh, sorry?
There's lots and lots of mosquitoes. As soon as your body gets coming outside, whether it be from your vehicle or your trailer, they're like fresh meat and just attack you.
But they're not the size that everybody says, you know, the ones that carry you away. They're
No.
small ones.
They're normal size, but there's plenty of them.
Yeah.
There's huge, lots
I mean,
of
this
them.
morning there's a few, but I don't find I've been attacked just yet. But
Yeah,
you have?
they're out,
Yeah.
but they're not ready yet. I think they're just waking up themselves.
Waiting up for our smell.
Yeah, they do go after Bella. I'm noticing lately she's been really gnawing on different parts of her paws and that, but they do get her as well, so yeah, unfortunately. So but it's new people coming in, so they're happy about that, right? So In the background where we are camping on this, just last night, there's a creek within 30 feet, I guess, from us, 50 feet, but...
Yeah, it's just, we'll take you down there later, but it's just down back here, and you can actually see it right there. And it's got a nice white noise though.
It's very relaxing, very soothing after a long day of driving to help you get to sleep. But again, with mosquitoes, when you get the creeks and rivers, you'll get some stagnant water, you know, sort of off it, so you'll always get it. Try and find a campsite that's quite open, not too overgrown with the greens, the trees and bushes, because that will help out.
This one was really
It's
wide
quite open. You want to try and get a
through
campsite that's quite open, so that way the mosquitoes and no-see-ums and that aren't hovering all over you.
There is a couple here that are quite grown in. And there she is. That's her perch when we wake up, just so she can relax and see everything.
There's no, I haven't seen a garbage can. Now what are you using for hot water?
A bottle.
For washing face.
If you're not inducing it, you can use the water out of this tank. It's only when you induce it into your system. And just to let you know, we recycle these bottles, so as much as it's a pain to have to go buy it, we do recycle it. But again, you have to do what you got to do if you're getting a problem with drinking water. And we haven't nailed it down to fresh water yet. So as I was saying, for travel, it's interesting. Yesterday we pulled over at, where was it? It was just after Alaska, and we drove through. We had dinner there. We set off, I think it was 8:30, 8:15, 8:30, 8:15 I think it was. And we got into camp around, set up and relaxing was 10 o'clock again. But it's kind of neat having this night that's daylight all the time, because you can move further, you can have a rest, you can have a sleep, you can have a nap, you can pull over, you can sightsee, you can roll it, you can have dinner at whatever time that your body chooses. We try to keep around 7 o'clock, because after that our bodies don't like it. You know, relax for an hour, and then from there you're on the road again, and you are taking in all that scenery, albeit we did go past Summit Lake and Cooper Landing. We are going to come back to that on the way out, because this road to Homer is only one way in and one way out. So we're going to get down here, Kenai today, Cam Gulch today, and from there Homer probably tomorrow. We're not going to rush down here. This is the time we wanted to experience everything. And yeah, we're going to take our time. We're going to get on the road probably in an hour and then go see some dip netting, hopefully, and have a look around some of the local sites and
For cooking like beans, for whether it be breakfast or lunch, these instead of using a saucepan, use the tinfoil little plates from the dollar stores that you do baking or whatever in. So then after you're finished making your breakfast, scrunch them up, throw them out.
So what are you doing with that?
So you put your beans inside, put it inside the frying pan, so it becomes like a saucepan. But instead of using a regular saucepan and you have to do all the scrubbing and cleaning, you throw these out afterwards.
And are you buying those or are you saving them?
I will save them to a certain point until...
From where? What are you saving them from?
Cooking in.
No. Well, what do they have in? Pies? Baked pies? What
They're empty. They're these
so
ones
you
are
bought-
empty
you bought
from the
these.
dollar store.
Okay. Because I asked this question because you saved some in pies that we've had.
These ones are from takeout Chinese food containers that I will hot soapy water, use them for lids, anything like that. Cooking in. These ones, the smaller ones, I have bought from the dollar store.
Okay, that answers my question. Thank you. But it does look good. I thought we were having a sandwich. Looks like we're having a full-on breakfast. I caught that on video. Yum, yum, yum.